want people to know is that don't support the phonies. Support the real. You know what I mean? How can these people be talking about how they so real and they don't care about our communities? How can they be talking about what they, all this, you know, the hood, blah, 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 blah. They don't care about our communities. You know what I mean? Listen to the words that people say in their lyrics and tell me if that's some real if that's real to you. You know what I mean? Listen to what they saying. Don't just bob your head to the beat. Peep the game.
Believe it. I put my faith in God, blessings to breathe. Even though it's hard, that's why I believe it. Before I'm leaving, the mask and the breathing. Will you believe it? Will you believe it? I put my faith in God, blessings to breathing. Even though it's hard, that's why I believe it. Before I'm leaving, the mask and the breathing. Will you believe it?
And we don't need no more rappers. We don't need no more basketball players, no more football players. We need more thinkers. We need more scientists. You know, we need more managers. We need more mathematicians. We need more teachers. We need more people who care. We need more, you know what I'm saying? We need more women, mothers, fathers. We need more of that. We don't need any more entertainers.
Where do you see yourself in 20 years from now?
If God give me breath for 20 more years, I see myself changing the world. Because my thought patterns are so opposite of what's the norm.
Really?
So I would have to change the world, or I have to be changed by the world. And by my faith in all good things come to those that stay true. You know what I'm saying? And it was happening to me for a reason. You know what I'm saying? I was noticing, I was punching the right buttons, and it was happening. So it's no problem. You know, I mean, it's a problem, but I'm not finna let them know. I'm finna go straight through, head to the sky. And if they want to give me more, I'll go do more. I'll keep fighting it. You know what I'm saying? Until the last time.
Pac stood up, and it's the first thing you've heard him say in like 2 weeks of court. You know, Your Honor, and throughout this entire court case, you haven't looked me or my attorney in the eye once. It's obvious that you're not here in search of justice. So therefore, there's no point in me asking for a lighter sentence. I don't care what you do because you're not respecting us. This is not a court of law as far as I'm concerned. No justice is being served here. And you still can't look me in the eye. And so I say, do what you want to do. Give me whatever time you want because I'm not in your hands. I'm in God's hands. Whew. You can cut the tension in the courtroom with a knife. It moved the whole side of the prosecution. I didn't say it like Pac said it. The way Pac said it, everybody's eyes in the courtroom watered up. Nobody could speak for a minute.
How would you say that your life has been? What would you say about your life? How would you define it?
I would say it's been like a test on my faith. You know what I'm saying? You know how, I guess his name was Job in the Bible, who God just did all of this crazy stuff to him just to make sure his faith was straight. And that's how it was. It made me, if I didn't have all of this stuff, I don't think that my feet would have been so firm to where I could stand up for anything, you know, and I would be less ready to deal with what's out there.
What is it we all fear? Reflections in the mirror. We can't escape fate. The end is getting nearer. Will you believe it? I put my faith in God, blessings to breathe. Even though it's hard, that's why I believe it. Before I'm leaving, the mask and the breathing.
Let the fire burn, it'll go out. These young men who are radical or extremist and shouting and reacting, they're going to get older. And as they get older, the fire goes down. Okay, and I think that there's another side, especially in America. I'm witnessing a tremendous amount of young people that are very educated, very moderate, and we don't have any radical mosques in America. We don't have this problem in America. It's a phenomena of Europe. And I think it's a phenomenon of Europe because the Europeans haven't dealt with it properly. The Americans have allowed or have promoted people to migrate into the society like a melting pot. And you don't find this anger. You don't find this, but you find people who have been in America for a year or two. If you ask them, are you an American? Of course I'm an American. But you find people who have been here in Europe for 3 generations, and they don't want to call themselves Dutch, or they don't want to call themselves British. I think that the society itself, the hosting society, I don't think that they're approaching the problem correctly. Many of these young people are a bit frustrated and despondent to a certain degree, and I'm sort of like the Ghostbuster. It is important for them to understand who they are and the values of their religion or their system of life, but it's more important for them to understand where they are. I'm reminding them this is Holland, and you, your parents, by the way, they're not going back anywhere.
الله أكبر. ولا تبغ الفساد في الأرض إن الله لا يحب المفسدين.
As I understand it, our discussion today is about participation in the society. Many of our classical scholars and students of knowledge who have studied with them are of the opinion that it is irreligious for Muslims to participate in a non-Muslim society. Now, not only am I going to demonstrate that that is preposterous, but I'm also going to show that it is an un-Islamic postulate. That is, we must participate in the society. Not doing so, we will be blameworthy in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And I would ask, I want to be a little interactive here. I want to ask how many people here can honestly say, as a Muslim living in this country, how many people took the time to extract the Constitution of this country, take it home, and look at those 15, 20, 30, or whatever pages it is, and try to understand the constitutionality and the social political persona of this country in terms of its values, its principles? How many of you can say that you did that? If you don't participate, you will never be empowered. It is as simple as that. If you don't participate, how can you yourself be elected? How can you be appointed? How can you be consulted if you're not participating? I didn't say Muslims should run for office. I don't want anybody here to say that Sheikh Khalid Yassin said that. I didn't say that. If that's your ambition, there is different fatwa that's been established where a Muslim can run for office in this society or another given society. Well, we should participate in the society to the extent that the society allows us, you see, to plant and to cultivate and to generate the Islamic values inside of that society. We should go as far as we can to do that. Why? Because the society has provided us the privilege and the opportunity to do that. And thank you, brother, so much.